Well, it's always take one and only.
Right.
So. Hey, ain't nothing new here. Alrighty. Well, we don't have anybody in, but we'll go ahead and we're just going to pretend like it's a normal one and say welcome to the Knit for Brains podcast. This is episode 196 of our crafting podcast. I am Laura Brady.
I'm Karen Miller.
You can find us on, we have a Ravelry group. We have an Instagram. We have a Facebook group. And you can also find Knit for Brains Designs on Etsy. Hey, Hope. Hey, Patty.
Hi, everybody. You can find me on Ravelry and Instagram as Loopy Stitcher, all one word. And I think by now you should know how to spell it.
Okay, then.
Uh-huh.
Weather report?
It's fall.
It's beautiful today because it's warmer and no wind. The other day it was warmer, but there was a wind.
The first time I got out of the house was when I came here.
Oh, yeah, no. I went to Alicia's Friday to help clean and organize. Was supposed to do one room, did 2 rooms. Came home and raked leaves. Put Christmas stuff up out front. Yeah. Then we're out finishing off stuff just a little bit ago, so. Yeah. All right. Shop news. Well, I did 2 updates, but
Yeah.
pretty much everything sold. I have 1 bag left from the updates. And it's a really cute one. If somebody doesn't order it, I'm going to have to keep it. It's a medium-sized drawstring, and it is a Rainbow Bright Christmas.
It is cute.
Isn't that cute? Mm-hmm. Well, I had Strawberry Shortcake and Care Bear Christmas, too, and they sold out very quickly. And I don't know how this one got missed.
Yeah.
But there is one of these as of right now in the Etsy store, which is Knit for Brains Designs on Etsy. Etsy, Etsy, Etsy. That's what we keep saying. I'm going to fling that down there. Alrighty. I need a drink. Do you have any FOs?
Yeah, I have one.
Woohoo!
And it is from Prairie Schooler. And what number is this? Number 151. It's Santa's and Snowman. And I did the little snowman down here. Finish that ornament. I would have had this ready, but I think there was a rule before we started that I shouldn't move.
Yeah. We were getting in trouble for moving.
For
me,
moving,
more than her.
I'll just wait until we... So there it is. And I'm doing this on Hobby Lobby is where I got it. Artiste 18 count natural Ada. So ta-da!
Ta-da!
Meganna called me while I was starting Noel, the next one I started. So we were talking about crafts and stuff. She's like, she has something because she moved and she has one item that she can't, one whip that she cannot find. I'm like, oh well, that happens.
Do you want to just show that as a whip right now before you put it back away?
Yeah.
We can mix things up.
Yeah.
We make the rules.
And then I started, whoops, wrong one. The Santa one from that.
Hey, Jess.
It says Noel down on the other corner.
Okay.
You keep getting the light with your...
Well, I cleaned in here again, and when I dusted it, I think I moved it.
So there's Noel on the other side of the fabric. I think that'll be the last one. I think that's like 5 ornaments on that one piece of material. But we were talking about finishing. She's like, "Oh, are you going to do that for a Christmas tree?" I said, "Yeah, I would be for a Christmas tree if I actually finished them, like fully finished them, cut them out and put them on a flat board and all the other finishing stuff that I have."
Cowl update. At end of C8 and starting C9 tonight or tomorrow, getting closer to end. Okay. I was wondering, that's good. Then I will probably, I need to take that over, my finished one, over to Alicia's and get a picture. That way when Hope's done, I have it typed up already. I can just have Brett do his thing. And one of my other patterns, which was in a, I call raw state, before I actually give it to Brett and he makes it pretty and everything, has already been sent over to Lori because they're going to use it in one of their upcoming Sock Yarn Society boxes.
Cool.
So that's really neat. Hi, Samantha. I also am wearing a Christmas shirt today because I went into the laundry room today and gathered together like all the shorts, capris, stuff like that. Got those all put away in the bedroom. Took out all our Christmas shirts and my pajama bottoms because I have Christmas pajama bottoms too. Got that all out there. So I did an update on my cleaning and organizing. I am still going nuts on it. I seem to have no control over it at this point. I had said about I wasn't going to reorganize my closet or do anything with the closet until I wrap Christmas presents. Yeah, I had everything out of the closet the other day. And no, I did not wrap the presents because my tree's not up yet. But now they're like all organized in cubbies as to this is Christmas gifts and yeah. So yeah. Speaking of Brett, I'm here. Good evening, everyone. Of course, he's going to get the hi Bretts. All right. I have, in between doing all that, 10 FOs.
Cool.
So, okay, we'll start here. So I told everybody I pulled all my Christmas crochet kit. Christmas crochet kits. And I'm working on knocking those out. Well, I pulled this one. And this one it was just from Temu. It's Christmas Dolls 4 Styles. And I got the whole kit done.
Wow.
So this is a little reindeer, even though they call it an elk. It's a reindeer.
It's a reindeer.
The little tree. The little snowman and his little hat. Isn't that cute? I've got Santa. Now, some of the directions I did not follow because I forget which one it was I started with. Like, they wanted you to glue everything on. I sewed the brown base on and the star. Now, I did glue on, like, the nose. They even wanted you to glue up the hats on. They give you a glue stick in the kit, too. But I was like, well, anything I could sew on, I did. So that was good. And this kit was nice. It actually gave you a nice crochet hook.
Yeah, instead of those plastic.
Yeah, instead of the plastic one. So that was nice. I'll actually keep this one. I'll add it to my collection. So that was that one. And then I had been talking about the Taylor Swift crochet kit. And about how one of Alicia's students also had one she wanted me to do. So I had 2 Taylor Swifts to do. I got both of them done. So the other girl is back to her. So this was the kit here. You can get it at Sam's Club, Amazon, pretty much a lot of places. So, well, I never really read it. About halfway through making them, I had to stop and read it. Because I was like, what? What? But it says right back here, where's it at? The Mini Taylor. Oh, is she mini? Oh, Alicia's texted me. Oh, she sent me a movie. That can wait. So, oh, they got their house lights done. This is Taylor. Her ruffles on her dress. Now, her hair was kind of a pain because when you crocheted it, it was extremely, like, curled.
Mm-hmm.
So I did pin it on a blocking mat and just steam it with the iron.
Okay.
To get it under control where I could then attach it. So then I had to like lay it out and use straight pins and just pin it on there so I could sew it on. Because otherwise there was no way you'd be able to get that all nice and like filled. Because I mean, you can't, I did really good. You can't see the hat at all. And then there was also, you make her little guitar. So this one will go to Alicia. I'll throw it in her Christmas bag. But I did not realize they were mini. I started doing it and I'm like, this is going to be really small. And this one only gave you the crochet hook was metal, but it was all metal, so nothing special.
Yeah.
All right, so we're, ooh, sorry guys, I know that was loud. Oh, we can go here next. I showed you guys last time, this was another kit that I had purchased at Goodwill. That
and we had the big nose discussion.
Yes. Oh, speaking of noses, I did use one of the noses out of that kit I showed last time because there was like all different sizes on that reindeer. So he had a red nose because I had a little bitty one. So there's a kit from Mary Maxim. And I got him finished.
He's adorable.
So cute. And then his little hat comes off too. So you can just pick that. So you can have him without the hat. I think he looks cute with the hat on though.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the nose that I got, which worked out perfectly. So I think he is like adorable. I love him. And after making him, and he's such good size, that's why when I went to do Taylor, I was like, oh my goodness. Taylor is very small. Oh, and he's got, oops, I just pulled a thread. That was smart. I'll have to fix that. His little tail sticking out too. How cute is that? So yeah, that was the Mary Maxim kit that I paid $1.99 for at Goodwill. I'm really trying not to hit the... I got very limited room down there. What's next? Oh, okay. So this. I got this pattern for free when it first came out. Thanks, Angela. And it's the Orchard Harvest Beanie by Benjamin Matthews Designs. And I always love his hats. I like the way he writes a pattern. I also like the fact that I can normally knit them and they are the proper size.
Uh-oh.
You notice I said normally.
Uh-oh.
Not the case on this pattern.
Really?
So, that is not an adult head. It's fine. Mm-hmm. This should fit little man.
Yeah.
This is to his pattern. Well, I started looking at the pattern then. And there's a mistake on this pattern.
Oh.
He left something out. Because all of his patterns, you always do the ribbing in one size needle and then you switch to a different size needle.
Mm-hmm.
This one had you do the same size needle for the whole thing. I don't think that's right.
Mm.
So I went back And I did it again. And I changed the needle size.
On everything, or just what after you got done with the ribbing?
After I got done with the ribbing,
Okay.
I went up a needle size. Now this is more normal.
Yeah.
So this
That's
hat,
so interesting.
yeah. So this hat is, oh, I missed weaving in an N. I just discovered. So yeah, that's the difference between the needle sizes. Isn't that insane? And obviously, I was so glad to finally be done, I did not weave in the ends. 2 of the ends I missed. So I'll go back and do that. So this one will be for Phil.
They'll get a kick out of that.
And this will be the matching one for Little Man. So, yeah, I don't know for sure, Hope, but that's my suspicions, because normally he does use 2 different sized needles. One for the ribbing, one for the main part. But who's to say it wasn't me? I mean, let's be honest. But I mean, that's a major difference. So, and who am I to complain anyways? I got the pattern for free, because he always does that on the first couple of days. I just got to remember before I throw this in Phil's Christmas bag to actually weave in these 2 ends. So the yarn, I never told you about the yarn, was yarn that my friend sent me. And I had 2 skeins of it, so that was perfect. And I still have a big chunk left. Is Destination Yarn. Glowworm Cave. And it's a worsted weight, which is what it called for. But to me, and this was my other thing too, is, hi Arity. To me, this doesn't really seem like a worsted weight.
Looks pretty DK to me.
This looks DK to me. So I'm thinking, because I want to say I added 1 extra repeat on this too. So I'm thinking that could also be what the issue was. It really seems like a DK to me. I'm glad you said that, because I kept looking at that going, that really does not look worsted. And I have the same brand in a different colorway, 2 skeins of it. And I'm going to remember not to use it for worsted. I'm going to use it as a DK. Because, yeah, I think it's a, I mean, it says worsted.
If it's a worsted, it's gotta be light.
100 grams, 218 yards. Size 7 to 9 needles. So, I mean, they're saying it's worsted. I don't believe it. I mean, I guess they can say whatever they want to say, but in my mind, I mean, it's nice, though. It's a nice feel, and I love the pattern. It's a really cute pattern. Alicia saw me knitting this at dance and was like, oh, that is so nice. Little does she know they're for her husband and child. So for Halloween last year, I had made them all matching hats out of the same blue yarn for every single one of them. And they all wore them on when we went trick-or-treating. So they all had matching hats on. So that was 2 hats. I could just put that back up there. And then, I still have not changed the drawstring in this bag. I have been working on, or I think I was working on this last time. I'm not sure. It's another Myra hat. So, Myra hat. And the yarn I am using is from Lollipop Girl Yarns. And it's called, yes, I did show this last time because it's called Peanuts Unicorn. And I had said it was for Alicia, which was very fitting. Guys, it came out so pretty. And what's really funny is when she came in on Wednesday, when I was there with Olivia for dance, I had already knit her a Myra hat like when the pattern first came out, and she was wearing it. And I was like, oh, hey, I like your hat. And she's like, did you knit this one? And I'm like, yeah, I did. Do you have more of that Care Bears bag? I do not. That was a special order fabric. I think the only Care Bears ones I have left in the shop might be the Halloween ones where they're dressed in little Halloween costumes. So that was a nice finish too. Laura will have to educate me on that. Oh, yeah, good luck. What am I educating him? New project for you, Brett. Wraps per inch tools. Yeah, I don't know nothing about that. You? Yeah, exactly.
She doesn't swatch. What do you think she's going to do? Why would she do that?
Wraps. Yeah, exactly.
To determine the actual weight of the yarn.
No, I think that's when you're, I think it's a thing for spinners, if I'm right. It's,
Don't do either.
I mean, I have I have two spinning machines, whatever they're called. Now, I don't have wheels. I have the, little, electric wheels, I guess you'd call them. They're like small little tabletops and you can plug them in. Helps with yarn weight. Gotcha. Okay, so it's, I have one that came with my spinners that's like a card, and you can wrap it around there, and then it will tell you. But I've played with the one, and I was not very successful, I have to say. So I really need to try again, and if I'm not going to actually do that, I have bats and braids that I need to destash, and then also the actual spinning wheels if I'm not going to use them, because they're just sitting here. I mean, it is what it is. All right, that's all my FOs. I did have another couple FOs, but one of them I can't show because it's a gift. Well, all of them that I'm not showing as a gift, and the people watch. So you'll see those after Christmas. All right, whips.
Yeah, I have a few.
I only have like 3.
I think that's about how many I have.
I have got to replace the cord in this bag.
I had several days where I just fell asleep early. It was really weird. And as early, I mean like 8:30.
I'd be up by 12:30.
That's the problem. Because then I'd be up at 12:30 and we can't fall back to sleep. So then I'd be up until like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Then go back to sleep and then have to be up at 7:30.
If you're up until 2, 3 in the morning, you should have been working on craft.
Okay. So I did make a little bit of progress on my dimensions kit, Glory of Autumn. Not much. Yeah. The actual barn itself is almost done. So I completed all of this side except the window, obviously, in this section right here. And then I worked some in this area and worked some more in the roof area. So.
That stitch, your needle thing looks like it was made for me. Strawberry shortcake. I like strawberry shortcake. All right. I casted on a pair of socks for Phil. Last 2 times I've been over to their house, he's had on hand knit socks, and I was like, I think I only have like 4 or 5 pairs for him in the closet for Christmas, so I decided I needed to knit some more. He's so knit worthy. I'd be interested when you're ready to destash your e-spinners, okay? You know, she said, when you're ready, not if you're ready, because she knows how I am. All right, so fill socks, the pattern I use is the wide rib DK weight socks by Erica Saint, and it is a free pattern. And I've gotten to the point now, I mark everything, the fill socks, along with all my needles for fill, say fill on them. After that whole thing of
The debacle of having to do that sock, what, 3 times?
Yes, I am not going through that again.
Yeah.
And I originally, because Laura had sent me needles in his size, longer ones, so I could do them 2 at a time. I originally was going to do that, but I was out and about when I casted these on, and it was just less fiddly for me to do 1 at a time. Plus, I want to get these done quickly, and I feel like sometime, since this is the way I've been doing them, I can do them on autopilot, and they go quick.
Yeah.
So, for now, I just stuck with 1 at a time. I don't know if I have my labels. Uh-oh. I might not.
That's unusual.
Well, these have been going from a bag to a bag to a bag.
Oh, wow.
And then they sat up on my cutting board because I had caked them. And I even caked them for 2 at a time. And, yeah. I saw... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the yarn is. I might be able to find the tags by next time. So, there's that. I guess I could just show you. This is the main color. And then I'm just using a gray. This one is Ramblin' Knits. I can't remember.
You could tell it's on the tip of the tongue.
It is. It's on the tip of my tongue.
Waiting for it to ding, 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 ding.
I can't remember. So... This is the first sock. And that is, even though that's not a self-striping, it is striping.
Yeah. Clearly. Yep.
So look how nice that is. So these will be good. So I worked on these tonight when we went out for dinner. And I got my my special, let me see if I can get it out of here, Moo Moo stitch marker that Ann Tudor made me of my little one-eyed baby. So cute. Oh, and my husband was laughing at my needle stops, so let me show those. I swear because I care.
They care a lot for each other, I just thought I'd say.
I had...
And they care for me, too.
I had some really naughty ones originally on here, and then I shoved these in my bag the one night when we were going to dance, just in case I worked on them, and I'm like, ooh, I better take off those really naughty ones, because as it is, I've accidentally gone in there with a studio of kids with bags that have bad words on them and don't realize until I'm in there. Oops. Bad grandma. It happens.
Okay, the next one I picked back up, The Scarlet House. This is Emma Peterson, 1894. And the last time I had connected isn't it? Yeah. I connected my border, and I went back and finished the other crosses to finish, the other half stitch to finish and connect it fully. And then let's see, what did I wear? I did this flower here, these down here, and this one here. So, I'm trying to think. Actually, in these two here. So I did quite a bit. Yeah. And really, there's not a whole lot if you look at this pattern. Because it duplicates itself. There's really not a whole lot that's really left.
Mm-mm.
Because basically this goes up here,
Yeah.
essentially. The hardest part is figuring out, because I really do want to change and have my grandmother's name in there, and her name is Louise Pelletier, which the bottom name is not, but the Louise for the Emma is going to be a challenge. So
You,
I have to get some grafting paper to do that. Of
I have some.
course you do. Of course she does. Why doesn't that surprise me? I bet you it's in one of these planners that she made.
No,
No?
no. No, and I know this because I believe it's in the unit over there that I just cleaned out the other day. I believe
It didn't end up in the Goodwill section.
I don't think so. You know, the people at Goodwill, the drop-off thing, they know my car now. They've got to, every time they see me pulling, we got to be going, because I've been bringing stuff over from Alicia's house.
Mm-hmm.
I've been bringing stuff from here. The one day, my whole entire back seat and my whole trunk was filled.
Ooh.
I filled up one of those huge bins. I mean, it happens. So, got out another kit. This one is Christmas Dwarf 4-piece set. And yet again, there's a reindeer and they call it an elk. So, these are the 4. I haven't gotten very far, but I do have to say I laugh because they do the little skeins. I mean, and look at the little baby one. It's so cute. So this one, I'm working on doing all 4 of the bodies, because there's basically 1 in each color, so they have you do that. So I've got the green one done, and I started the red one. And that's as far as I've made it. But yeah, and this one came with the nice crochet hook as well. And then obviously they're going to want you to glue some stuff because they gave you a glue stick. Which, I mean, is nice if, in case you don't have it. Well, and there's, because the pom-poms you would have to glue on.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they even gave you the locking stitch markers, which I don't like those. I tend to break them. So I have not even, I'm just like, nope, not using them. Okay, I am a little curious though. Oh, okay. I was going to ask why there's only 1 set of eyes. The gnomes don't have eyes. It's just the elk. So that makes sense.
Elk.
The elk. Which they should. Okay, so this is kind of funny. I was noticing this earlier and I noticed these little details here. So when you're doing the elk, it says, stick a red pom-pom to round 3 of the mouth. Does that look red to you guys?
Looks pretty green to me.
Well then, I was like, well, it's probably just, you know, a misprint. No. They sent a green one for that. So I might end up switching that out with one of the red little noses that I got in the Amazon box, I think. I don't know why, but the green nose really bothers me. Why would you put a green nose?
You have a bias against green noses?
On a reindeer? I mean, maybe that's what an elk has, is a green nose.
Okay, that's it.
We might need to Google that. Got it all figured out now. But yeah, I got these kits from Temu. And they're nice little kits. I mean, they have absolutely everything in there. For the most part, the instructions are very clear. I haven't scratched my head and went, huh? Which I did with that Taylor Swift doll. That thing. They said it was appropriate for ages 14 on up. And then it was for beginners. No way. No way.
Yeah, I mean, with that hair.
I'm a very experienced crocheter, and there were times where I went, what? And I had to reread it. Doing the hair was one of those times.
I've been.
So as these would be actually more beginner friendly than that Taylor Swift. Yeah. And they even give you, if you are not inexperienced, we are not sponsored by Temu, but just gotta tell you. They give you this thing for this book in here that's Crochet Kit for Beginners. And it takes you through, like there's pictures on how to do the stuff, but you can also scan and it brings you directly to the video.
Yeah.
So, and nothing in here is like that complicated. This would be more beginner friendly than a lot of the kits I've seen out there that say beginner friendly.
Yeah.
And it's from Temu, which I've still got 2 more Temu ones. The one on the bottom is not Temu, that's something else. And the top one. So I'm getting down on the Christmas ones. I pulled all the Christmas ones out, and I'm determined to work my way through all of these crochet kits. Plus, that opened more room for my
planners.
My planners. But I still...
There's usually a method to our madness.
I still have 3 cubbies of crochet. So once I knock out these, I will empty out another cubby and stack those, and those will be my next ones to do. So, alrighty. You're up.
If only I was a 4th organized, as she is. Because I'm not.
It's insane.
Okay, and then today I worked a little bit on my gold collection at Treasured Time, which is a Christmas gift for my husband, and of course I told him what I wanted. Last year, and then for this one I worked actually on the water here. Is it? So there's that one.
Okay, I just have one left. My cardigan I did not touch until today. And all I did was take it off the needles that it was on and put it on, because remember I found those short Chagu twist ones. And I transferred it onto those needles and then put it back in the bag. As one does. Okay, so from the Knit Happy book, still working on the little sock arm cardigan, which really could have been done had I not been crocheting Taylor Swift's. And then, the little girl was like so nice and polite when she came and asked me if I would do it. And I was like, okay, obviously she really wants this, whatever. Well, when I gave it back to her, she didn't even say thank you. And she kind of went, her mom's like, well, did you even look at it? And she, oh, yeah, and then threw it in her bag. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that was worth doing. I'll remember that.
Yep.
So, I'm getting there. Working on finishing the second arm. And then I just got to pick up collar and button bands. So,
I just love those colors. They are going to look so good on him.
And I got blue buttons to go on it. Yeah, because he has these blue eyes. And when you put blue on them, they like really pop. So.
Especially when he does that look. How does he do it? He kind of looks down.
He looks down,
up
chin down, eyes up. Yeah. If looks could kill, my grandson could kill everybody. Yeah. I did find, I dropped a stitch somewhere. I have a stitch marker in it.
Is that over here? Yeah.
Yeah. So I do have to go back and fix this, because I did have a drop stitch. And how I didn't notice that is beyond me, but it's fine. I can fix it. It'll be good. So that's my last whip.
One more.
running out of room.
Okay, this yarn is from Miss Babs. It's called Volcanic Eruption. There's that yarn. So me. Oh, hello. Crochet hook sticking in the project.
Oh, I'll pop out.
Okay.
Talk about MCal if I'm not back in time.
Okay. And then, let's see, where was I? I put a stitch marker. Oh, there it is. Only a couple rows. But these rows are getting pretty long. It doesn't look it. And then, let me see, where's my... Here's this side. Right side. I gotta fold it the right way, otherwise it doesn't look like part of a cardigan. Nope, that's not it. There it is. So it is getting bigger. So worked on that a little bit, and I can't remember if that was pre, but this is hexagon cardigan pattern by Sarah Stearns. I don't know if I'm going to actually do the ribbing on this, but I am keeping more of a tailored look instead of the poofy sleeves. I kind of like that better. I know it won't be in my way when I'm working or doing things, and I have a tendency to already get food on my clothes, so I don't need more food on my clothes, especially something I handmade. So there's that. And then for our MCal, we have that going. It's not necessarily just for Christmas, but you can make anything, any kind of crafting that you do. It can be crochet, knitting, sewing, cross stitch like we've shown, any kind of crafting. We don't take whips because we started this back in July. It will be finished at the beginning of next year. For our first podcast is when we'll actually shut off the posts, and then we have that in our Ravelry. Here we go.
Here we go again.
Here we go again. We did so good earlier. And we have a chatter and a finished object group.
We have 192 entries.
So that's creeping up a little bit.
Yeah, we're still behind from the last couple years. Yeah. Oh well, I mean, and we started it earlier every year to give people the chance, because I know like some people will do it, will knit, crochet, whatever, year round for Christmas. So,
yep.
Alrighty. Do you have any acquisitions?
No.
Okay. It's me then, huh? I got you something, and
looks awesome. Love the color, Karen. Thank you.
I got you something, and I forgot to give it to you for stitch markers.
It's got a little Halloween scene on it.
Yeah, I thought it was very you, and I just forgot to give it to you.
Cool.
Yeah, I love those for putting the stitch markers in. I have a gazillion of them, and the reason why I cleaned off my rack here too. So I found all sorts of ones over here that I ordered, which I need to switch to some of these. So these were just Temu orders that I never really put away. So I got this Christmas one.
Oh, that's adorable with Elf.
Yeah. So I got the Christmas one. And I want to say it has, yeah, 2 compartments. This was another Halloween one, I guess. This witch. This is more you. It's really not me. Oh, it's a 2-1.
Cool.
You have that one too. And then I ordered, which I already have a ton of Yorkie ones. I have a ton of Yorkie ones, but this was a new one that they put out. And I thought it was really cute. I think that's probably, yeah, that one has the 3. I have more. Hold on. Well, I'm waiting for my husband to make me some more resin stitch markers to fill these up, because those are my favorite. You hear that, Brett? Look how cute this one is.
It's almost like tie-dyed, almost like your picture.
Almost like a stained window kind of thing behind. Yeah. It's really cool. That's got 2. I think there's more. Hold up. Nope, I showed that one before. I don't know that I showed this one.
Ooh, that's pretty and sparkly.
Let's got that one. And this one's really deep. Like, this is a really deep one, so that's really nice. My husband must be ignoring me. He didn't comment. So once he does that, then I will fill these. All right, I got a little distracted with that. Acquisitions. So I received my Sock Yarn Society for this month.
That's cool.
Let me grab this out. And this is from Arkansas Yarn Co. My husband, yeah, I hear. I mean, you should feel complimented, because I like your stitch markers the best. So the theme for this one is thankful. So with this package, you receive a cowl pattern. And the yarn is let's see what I get this time. A Yummy High Twist is called Thankful.
It's pretty.
Well, and that would be really pretty, that pattern.
Oh, yeah.
I've been stashing these because I usually don't have a lot of tonals. Like when I have to do a 2 or 3 skeined, you know, with variegated or whatever, there's a little bit of a delay. Oh, okay. And then, as always, you always get some sort of tea, which this is a apple cinnamon chai. And it has ginger in it, so it'd be good for your tummy. And then you usually always get stitch stoppers, which these are little turkeys. And I did not have any Thanksgiving ones, so. And then there's a stitch marker or a progress keeper that says thankful, grateful, and blessed. And then also their Arkansas State one that matches a which way? There we go. That matches the yarn, which she always does that. It's always fun for me to get these each month. Did you see my fall nails?
Pretty. That's a different color for you. You usually don't go that way.
Oh, that's what she picked.
Yep.
My granddaughter has informed me she needs to go get her nails done again because they all came off. And I need pink and blue, Grandma. And then we need to make an appointment so we can both have matching Santa nails. Like, I think I've created a monster. I don't know if Pawpaw's going to want to pay all the time for my nails and your nails. All right. This was a Tinumu purchase to go with my planner stuff. So I bought a punch And it's fairly nice. It actually has a thing back here where you can lock it, unlock it. I had read the reviews on it. I read the reviews on it, and people were like, oh, I don't like this. It'd be nice if it actually cut the way it shows.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it does. You have to you fold the paper, and then you put the folded part into it and punch it. And it's exactly like the picture, guys. You just need to know how to use the equipment. Oh, Brett, one set of nails is enough. Well, every once in a while, Pawpaw, she might need nails done.
That's what I did for my mom for her birthday. Her birthday was Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
So took her out to breakfast like I usually do. And my niece and Buddy was there. And my niece paid for our breakfast. And then my niece followed us. And all three of us got our nails done. And I got my mom's nails were like... They're like, turn back on. Yeah, chop those bunnies off.
But yeah, I wanted these because I had been making dividers for my happy planners, but I did not like having it just like cut out like that. So I wanted, if I wanted to do it, I wanted the equipment that I could just do like little ones like this. And this was perfect. Like, it worked great. Like I said, you just need to know how to use it. And when I did the review on it, I actually did like a kind of step-by-step review of this works great. It does do it. A double-sided one. You just have to fold the paper before putting it in there. So maybe that'll help somebody. I don't know. Yeah, it was one of those things that it's like it got such a low rating. I'm like, ooh, do I try? You know? But they have such a good return thing that I was like, well, if it doesn't work out, it's not that big of a deal. Plus, it's from Temu. You don't pay much for it. You know, a couple bucks and that's it. Versus, you know, going to the store and some of these punches are, you know, $20, $30. It's ridiculous. All right. Goodwill. I didn't need these, but I mean, why would I not get them? 2 darning needles for 99 cents. And they are the ones that are bent. And I like those when I'm doing stuffies. And these are great for like the bigger stuffies because these are like big needles. So that's nice. And then, what's inside there? Oh, yeah. I actually kind of put this together. So, that was dividers. I got this, it's in the binder planner family, but it's the same disc kind of system that Happy Planner does, and it's a really nice cover. It's actually by Arc from that punch that I showed that I got. You can get these at Staples and Amazon. Well, I paid $1.99 for it. And then they had to go with it the package of paper, which was 50 sheets, and those were 99 cents. And it's really nice because there's like project notes, action notes. So there's like 50 pages. And then for, what did I just do with the other one? The dividers, I got 5 dividers for 99 cents. So I was able to already have dividers for it too. So I'm like, it's the whole setup. These were already in there. That was like, it was just this and that was in there. The dividers had like the little tags on it. And of course I liked it because it's in the blue family. But it's actually a really nice...
Yeah. It's like, it's almost like leather.
Like a leather, yeah. And I believe that's what they, I think it's a, when I looked it up, it said it's vegan leather. And then it has where you can put the pen in, your pen in it. So cards and stuff. So this will get added to my planner cubicle. So I got that. Oh, and then when I was cleaning at Alicia's, one of the things that she had thrown in the donate pile, I might have nabbed back out, is a mom's daily planner, getting things done. And there's like a must get done, to do, things
Maybe
I've
she should have kept
accomplished.
that.
I know, right? But I'm like, well, I'll take that because I can use my punch I just got and punch it and actually put it in one of my happy planners if I wanted to. So I did keep that. Yeah, she probably should have used that. Oh, they've been going to town this weekend, her and Phil. So they've actually, my next room to do was going to be Lucas's, and they've pretty much got that done. And I know they've started in the basement as well. So I think after having a few rooms that are very cleared out now and organized, it has motivated them.
Cool.
Because they see
Yeah.
how nice it looks.
Right.
So, yeah. So that's great. All right. Brett says I should show you guys the video of our festive as you know what house. Would you guys like to see the video of our holiday decorations outside? Everybody's been so quiet tonight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a drink.
I don't know if it's because it's earlier than usual.
Well, I mean, we got people on there. Oh, are we just not seeing it? Because there's a thing that says, hey, Brett. Oh, there we go. Okay, never mind, Brett. I was going to ask him to, to put a comment because I'm like, all right, let me find my phone. I'm knitting. Just started color 9. Which way does the video go, Brett? Okay. How do I get it back? Can I pause it? Oh, seriously? This is not working with me. Technical difficulties. All right, I think I got it now.
I'm not going to say a word because you're wanting me to do it.
Okay, let me see. I don't know how well this is going to show up. Where's my play button? I can't see that way. I can't find the darn play button. Oh, it is playing. Sorry, guys.
Needs music.
Right?
Point Edward mitts.
Starting the ribbing around fingers, Point Edwards mitts. I'm still here. I love that pattern. So yeah, that's the front of our house. That's what we're working on and figuring out where to put stuff because since last year we've added things.
Well, you know, she went on the, was it the Dollar Tree, making all those.
No. That's
last year you made all those Grinches and.
well, that's in the house though.
Yeah.
Outside, we added the 2 spiral trees that are lit up. We added the 6-foot Santa is new.
Yeah.
I bought new garland for around the porch, which I went way overboard because previous to that I was just using like cheap Dollar Tree garland. And I don't know if I went off of how many I got from there or if I just went crazy last year when I found it clearanced after Christmas at Walmart. It was the nice fluffy red. I did the porch and I still have 9 that I have not used. So overbought a little bit. Was there anything else new, Brett? Oh, the projection on the side of the house. That's new. Olaf has holding a candy cane in each hand. The candy canes are new. I think that's it.
Did you have the automated changing lights last year at Christmas time?
Yes.
Did you? Is that when you got them? Because you guys haven't had them for...
Yeah.
Have you had them for a full year?
I know we had them last Christmas.
Oh, okay.
Because he said he pulled up how it was set from last year. So now that's called pre-planning. Yeah. Well, then it was so funny when I had all that extra, 9 garlands. I'm like, oh, what can I put garland on? Honey, would it be too much if I put it here? Oh, there's little gingerbread that are hanging around, like the edge of the porch. Those were new too. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And he keeps telling me, no more Christmas. Gingerbread. He just remembered. Anytime he sees me looking at Christmas, he goes, no more Christmas. I did just buy new Halloween blow-ups, though.
She told me about those.
Well, he knows about them, too. I got them, what was it? $8 a piece after Christmas, or after Halloween. So, I bought 3 of them.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't go wrong for that price.
When 3 of them normally cost that together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're normally, what was it, $24.99 a piece. And I got them for $8 a piece. So, yeah, I got all 3. I got, I think I got 0, Jack. Who else did I get, Brett? He's going to be like, I don't know, because I don't know any of them. I sent him a thing. Let me see if I still have the picture.
Boogity Boogity?
That might be it.
Sally?
I don't think I don't think they had Sally. Oh, here we are. Oh, you're right. So Jack, Oogie, and 0. So yeah, I got all 3 of those. Brett's quite excited that we'll have stuff to put up for Halloween.
I think there's some sarcasticness in that.
I think there's a real delay because there's been no response. He's like, yeah, real funny. Oh gosh. So yeah, that's all I've been up to is organizing, cleaning. We decorated. Lots of raking leaves. Lots of raking leaves. Anything new with you?
No, not really. My daughter's having Thanksgiving, so that'll be nice for a change. Can't wait until Thanksgiving anyways, because then I'm off for like 10 or 12 days.
We get to stay home this year. Very excited. I might get a shower, but I will definitely put on fresh PJs. I'm so happy we don't have to go anywhere. Alicia's like, what's going on for Thanksgiving? I'm like, I don't know. I have a turkey breast I'll put in the Instapot for me and make your father a pizza. We're good. So I think they're putting, I think they're having his parents and his cousins maybe was the last I heard. So I don't think we'll, yeah. Because usually last minute Phil will be like, hey, are you guys coming here? But I think I've kind of taken care of that now. I'll actually be able to stay home. I'm excited. I'm happiest at home. Brett the Chumpy. Patty, I was really being sarcastic because when I texted him the picture from Big Lots, he was at work, and I was like, did you want some Halloween blow-ups? And he was like, not really, but it seems like you do. And then I was like, okay, well, which 2 should I get? And he's like, I don't even know who they are. Just get all 3. Okay, enough said. Up to the register I went. Because I had said something prior to that about Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
And he was just like, we don't need to do Halloween that big. We do Christmas. We do a bunch of Christmas out there. That's enough. Well, things happen. What can I say? So, alrighty. You want to remind them of things?
Yeah, so I know this was short and sweet.
Was it short? I have no idea how long we've been.
How long.
Oh.
It's hard to tell on this thing.
It's 6:16. Probably about an hour.
But if you like us, or maybe if you don't, if you want to be entertained, please like, subscribe, and ring the bell.
Take one for the team, Brad.
I don't think he has a choice.
So yeah, we're still continuing to do lives because computer situation is still not situated. Plus, honestly, this is a lot easier on Brett too. There's not a bunch of stuff to do afterwards, upload and whatever. Yeah. So for the time being, this is how we're going to be. Mm-hmm. And it doesn't really make a difference to us because
you can still see it if people don't watch it.
Yeah, they do the rewatch, and we always shot straight through it. Anyways, there was no like editing or
I still think you can make comments. I don't know that you can see the comments during the live.
Oh, like when you're doing a rewatch?
Yeah.
Yes, there is something that you can click on. I was told. Where you can read the comments.
Okay.
Angela, I like the lives. This works. Good. Well, and it's great because the people that like the lives can be on the lives. If you don't like the lives, then you can do it as a watch it the next day, whatever the case may be. So, I mean, we're still sticking to like the same format of what we're showing, what order, that sort of thing. Keeping it close as possible to pretty much what it was. So it is what it is right now. This is what really works for us. Mm-hmm. So and for Brett. So
yeah.
And seeing that he has to do all the technical stuff and we don't have to, then...
And it really does force me to be on time.
Yeah, she was only 2 minutes late today. So
made it.
I call that on time.
There are others that are worse than me.
Oh, I did get something else when we were thrifting.
Huh?
My husband found me. I got a new stool. It's a fold-up stool, and it's a nice tall one. Because sometimes, like when I'm doing other crafts other than, knitting or crocheting, I'll come into the craft room. Like if I'm doing card making or something like that. Or like when I made those Grinches, I use my cutting table. Well, I have to stand there the whole time.
Yeah.
And then kind of be bending over and then my neck acts up.
Yeah.
So he found that stool and it's like the perfect height.
Yeah. It's like
that
a
I
bar
can sit.
Stool,
yeah.
almost like a
but it's
stool,
but it's tall.
Taller. Yeah.
So I can have that right at my cutting table and be able to work on things, which is really, really nice. And it folds, so we just have it like behind the door. And but yeah, he found that when we were thrifting, and I was like, great. That is awesome. So, all right, we are going to get going and go do some knitting and watch some podcasts.
Yep.
And we will see you guys in 2 weeks. Bye.
Bye.